Good morning, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Now, after recording what I thought would have been a cool intro of me walking and talking with the drone in the field, it turns out that it didn't record any of the audio at all. I had the microphone plugged into the wrong USB, and also no memory card within the handheld control, which is what you need to record the audio and then link it up with the video afterwards. So the SD card is on order, so we're getting that tonight. I'm gonna hopefully fix that, have a play with it later on if it arrives here in time. So keep your eye out for those. I'm looking forward to getting that all sorted and playing about with that. Or I'm either just being an idiot and can't use technology. As I told you before, I'm useless with tech and knowing what to do, what's what. But the body's been feeling too beat up today. Obviously glutes are a little bit sore from yesterday's leg session and the running, but not as bad as I thought they'd be, so that means they are adjusting to the volume or adapting to the stimulus. Today is an upper body session, and since everyone's back in work now, schedule's changed again, so I can now go to Pure Gym later on. So I'm going to go there and finally be able to start the upper body conditioning. I have something planned involving the ski. Again, going to try and give it upper body dominant. So I'm going to show you how to make the ski upper body dominant. A bit of wall ball work, probably some wall ball push press to build that shoulder endurance rather than tire out the legs, and maybe some burpees or just press ups to just increase that pressing volume. But all will be revealed later on. In the meantime, it is breakfast and then off to work before training the afternoon at Pure Gym. Hopefully I can get a free bench, although it's Tuesday, so everyone should have trained bench yesterday. And that's work done for the day. Started a few hours of coaching. Good to see people hitting PBs because it's currently test week for our guys here. So it's good to see our programming is working, which why wouldn't it, because we know what we're doing. If you want to get involved, hit that link below. But for now, it's time for me to get ready and head to the gym for my own upper body session. I'm not sure if this is going to be a mic'd up session or not, but we shall see when we get there. Because again, they play loud music, and obviously commercial gym is all uncopyrighted music, so I probably would get copyright strikes against me. But again, I'm still at that point to get monetized or demonetized, but we'll see if I've got the confidence to go and make up. So let's get changed, have some pre-workout, and then we'll see what happens next. And just like that, we are changed and ready for the gym. Now I was going to make some pre-workout. I've got my shaker after in Kelly's. I'm going to use a water bottle, which I'll just have to rinse and reuse at the gym. But just taking the usual concoction of my protein pump. Not even showing you the label there. My protein pump. Definitely prefer this flavour over the Nordic berries, the bubblegum flavour. So having one scoop. Should have done this in the desk or at the desk. 1 scoop of pump. And then just an extra serving of beta alanine. You know, that barrel's just gone right up my nose. Try not to cough all over the place. Just a little bit of that. And then where I put the lid? Over here. So I'm going to have this on the way over to the gym. It's about a 10-15 minute drive, so plenty of time to sip on this and work up the courage to get mic'd up and talk on training. Or not. And here we are with the voiceover, as I'd forgotten that the speaker system was right above the rig, so there was no other option than to voice over, because I don't want to get copyrighted and all that. I actually think I prefer doing voiceovers because I can chat a bit more about what's going on looking back than talk about it in the moment. But let me know what you guys think. Anyway, bench was feeling pretty solid here. Again, 2.5 kilos up from last week. And my left side, I felt like I wouldn't sit back in position, leaving the press a bit wonky, but we managed to push through, no pun intended. And then these weren't programmed, but I decided to chuck on just 2 sets of close grip bench, just 2 sets of 10 reps with 70 kilos, just for a bit of extra tricep legs. I feel my triceps are lagging behind in my overall arm developments, and I feel like my biceps overpower the arms. Moving on to some lat pull downs, whereas last week's pumps really messed with my shoulder, so going with the lat pull downs this week. And again, my left side didn't feel quite right on these either. My lat up through the traps felt really tight on the left hand side and just wouldn't release either on the ball or on the foam roller. I also don't realise my hair actually is until I see myself from behind. But again, I think I'm going to keep growing it until I can tie it from the side and just let the back flow. And these were 4 sets to 10. Again, using a little bit of body English just to get those last few reps in and really squeezing the lats. And believe it or not, this was my first time over in the dumbbell area of this Pure Gym, and it was surprisingly a lot bigger than I thought. That's what she said. I'm not sure whether it was the seat angle or my shoulder was having a good day, but these Arnie presses felt superb. No shoulder issues, no crunching going on, and I managed 3 sets or 8 reps on the 22s, although it did feel quite hard to stare at myself in the face and also see myself at the corner of my eye, because I haven't pressed in front of or trained in front of mirrors for a long time. But I was really pleased with how these felt, and I hope it continues for the foreseeable. Hopefully that shoulder gets nice and strong. I think all this extra bodybuilding work is helping it. And it wouldn't be an upper body day without some incline dumbbell rows. But I've definitely lost my liquid chalk, so I need to order some more. I also forgot to pick up my straps and put them back in my bag, so I was stuck doing the old fashioned way and just wipe my hands vigorously on my shorts before each set. This was 4 sets of 15, I think, just to add a bit more grip training there rather than go heavier and just challenge the grip rather than the back. And then on to the piece de resistance was the upper body conditioning, which was 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 of ski calories and wall ball push press with 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 burpees between. Now I've tried to make the ski upper body dominant, so there is a lot less knee bend, it's more hip flexion and pulling with the arms. This keeps it in the lats and triceps, and I actually felt I was pulling faster and stronger just using this technique, so that's maybe something to consider. I'm also learning to ski this way because in Hyrox I like to save my legs for the running, as the upper body isn't taxed too much at all during Hyrox until I'd say the ends when you're doing the 100 wall balls. Speaking of which, these were a quite deceiving movements, as the shoulders didn't get as much rest as I thought they would. It was just they started burning pretty quick, but managed to do each set unbroken. But it was tough on the old shoulders, but I'd recommend giving them a go if you want to build that shoulder endurance, especially if that is your weakness when it comes to the wall ball movement. I actually think I should have made the burpees the same number of reps as the ski and wall ball push press, rather than just 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Firstly, because it was confusing, and this was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Although saying that, I do want these upper body sessions for now being particularly short, while the conditioning side of things, keeping them between the 10 to 20 minute range, although this was finished in 9 minutes and 58 seconds. For doing a few sets of curls and push downs as a bit of a reward for finishing in 10 minutes, as I thought that would last longer, so I had some time to spare. It's getting breeze out there today, even though it is currently 28 degrees and boiling hot. It's obviously I've just trained, so I'm still a bit sweaty. And yes, I did just change my t-shirt in the car park because I forgot to remember gym bag before, but I was well covered. And then the corner of the car park, I was cheaply parked here so I could get that previous clip. Also then change my t-shirt, that wasn't planned. Anyway, great session just then. That conditioning really started to blow up the shoulders. It's been a while since I've used the ski, but surprisingly felt pretty strong on it, so that's always a good sign. I've not done it for, I don't know, I'd say a good 4 or 5 weeks maybe, which is probably not the best when I'm trying to get better out of Hyrox. So maintain that and maybe push through anything. But anyway, time to head home for some lunch now. See the packages are there. If not, I will end the video here, or depending on next scene, maybe me flying the drone, speaking. Obviously that's what I was trying to do before, trying to talk and fly the drone, record the audio, see if I can get that working. That'll be the next clip. That's what you'll see next. If not, I'm going to end the video here. Head home for some lunch, even though it's 4:45, so it'll be an early dinner and then probably a small snack, maybe some bowl of cereal and whatnot, just something small. Just go and smash the calories back now, because I've still got about just over 2,500 left. Don't know why I just let my phone, all I did was turn the time on. But I'm ending there. Hope you've enjoyed it, you've taken something from it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you're new, smash the subscribe to notifications, all that new stuff. Don't want to miss out a video. I post almost daily, trying to just to get myself out there, get used to filming, editing and all that jazz. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.